Hello and welcome to El Segundo News, where we inform you about issues and topics happening in the city of El Segundo. I'm Catherine Chen. On November 8, 2022, El Segundo residents cast their votes in the general municipal election. Here are the results. Incumbent Mayor Pro Tem Chris Pimentel and council candidate Ryan Baldino have secured the 2 open city council seats. Councilmember Scott Nickel chose not to run for re-election. On December 13, 2022, City Council will hold a special meeting to swear in the newly elected council members. The ceremony is open to the public and will be held at 6 p.m. in the City Council chamber at City Hall. Measure W, the city cannabis measure, did not pass, which means commercial cannabis is not permitted within El Segundo city limits. And Measure Y, imposing a cannabis business tax measure, did pass. Measure BT, a business tax measure updating and increasing the city's business license tax, has steadily held a majority yes vote. All of the election results presented here are preliminary and unofficial. The election is scheduled to be certified on December 5th, 2022. For more information on the El Segundo municipal election, contact the City Clerk's office at 310-524-2308 or send an email to allcityclerks@elsegundo.org. El Segundo is once again honored as the most business-friendly city in LA County. The prestigious award by the Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation, LAEDC, was announced at the 27th Annual Eddie Awards held at SoFi Stadium on November 9th. El Segundo Mayor Drew Boyles, along with council members Carol Perstuck and Lance Giroux, accepted the award on behalf of the city. With more than 700 attendees, the Eddie Awards ceremony is one of the most recognized events in the region. This is the 3rd time the city of El Segundo has been honored for outstanding leadership in economic development. On November 15th, City Council proclaimed support of United Against Hate Week, which was recognized from November 13th through the 19th. The goal of the week is to draw local residents, students, and community leaders together to raise awareness about how to stop hate and promote inclusion. El Segundo's Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee recently held a candlelight vigil in City Hall Plaza, where residents gathered to stand united against hate. For more information and to pick up a poster, stop by the DEI Committee's booth at the Farmers Market every Thursday. The Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant now has a 24-hour reporting hotline. The plant established the hotline for odor complaints as of November 7th to comply with the South Coast Air Quality Management District, AQMD, abatement order. Every complaint must be investigated within an hour of reporting. Hyperion must also notify AQMD within 1 hour of receiving 6 or more complaints from 6 different households in a calendar day. It takes 6 odor complaints for AQMD to dispatch an inspector to the site for verification of odor before a violation notice is issued to Hyperion. The 24-hour reporting hotline number is 310-318-8232. Additionally, the plant is performing maintenance activities through the middle of December. This includes reconditioning of the steam turbine generator. Expect to see a steam plume from the plant, but remember, it is only water vapor. For questions, contact the Community Outreach Team at 213-485-3221 or email lasan.cleanwater.outreach@lacity.org. As a reminder, sheet piling installation on Hyperion's Perimeter Road will continue through the end of December. Smaller equipment is being used to minimize disruption to the surrounding community. With many gatherings approaching this month, El Segundo firefighters have some tips to keep residents and their homes safe. Here's Captain Donald Dennis with some things to keep in mind.
So when we're talking about basic fire safety issues, it's really important for us to make sure that the gatherings aren't too big, that the exit and entryways are always open and accessible for people to move in and out freely in the event there is an emergency. And then simple things like dry Christmas trees, they can become very flammable. We recommend LED lighting because they don't typically get hot to the touch, so they don't cause fires. And then some of the other culprits that we've seen in the past are candles that are left unattended, cigarette butts. Sometimes people use wall heaters for the first time because it's just now coming up under the cold season. So we want to make sure that those are running efficiently and that there's no lint or excessive products that could cause combustion. And then sometimes people forget that they have things in the oven because they're in big, large gatherings, and then they have fires in the oven, and then we have to address that if they call us. Overall, it's just a great time for people, and we'd hate to see it spoiled by making careless mistakes. Usually they're very common sense issues that need to be addressed. But if it does happen, we always encourage you to call us first. Always call 911. We're only 2 to 3 minutes away if you're in town, and we're happy to help whenever we can.
As we juggle holiday errands and activities this month, police officers would like residents to be aware of the increase in property theft this time of year. Detective Anthony Sanchez from the El Segundo Police Department reminds us to stay vigilant.
Thefts are increased during this time of the year. Not only should you be a lookout for your personal belongings, but when you go shopping, there's also increasing thefts inside the stores, malls. Obviously, El Segundo, we have the Point, the Plaza. Those are main places where people go shopping. So just keep an eye on your stuff when you're there, because there's an increase in theft during the holiday season. Don't leave your vehicles unlocked, and don't leave anything in plain sight like purses, items of value.
Every U.S. president since Ronald Reagan has proclaimed December National Impaired Driving Prevention Month. Drunk driving crashes increase throughout the month of December as more people travel and attend events where alcohol is served. El Segundo's first responders would like to remind residents to plan ahead and designate a non-drinking driver or use a taxi or rideshare app. According to Mothers Against Drunk Driving, a person dies in a drunk driving crash every 45 minutes in the United States, and a person is injured every 2 minutes. Traffic will once again travel down Richmond Street beginning next month. This means the outdoor dining on the historic street will no longer be available. City Council blocked vehicles from Richmond to allow for al fresco dining during the pandemic and extended the option through the end of this month. The city would like to thank everyone for their continuous support of our local restaurants. Celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Spark of Love toy drive by donating to make a difference. Here's El Segundo firefighter Raymond Lopez with more details.
So here at the El Segundo Fire Department, in conjunction with several fire departments, we're collecting toys, giving back to the less fortunate inner city youth. You can come by any time. We're willing to accept all kinds of gifts. We are especially looking for toys for the teenagers, sports toys and things like that, but they have to be unused. We'll be collecting toys at a number of stations, as well as the Fire Station 1 and Fire Station 2 here in El Segundo. Address at Fire Station 1 is 314 Main Street, and Fire Station 2, 2261 East Mariposa Street. Sure, there's a number of fire departments outside of California doing the same thing. A big part of what we do in the fire service is give back to the community. So if not this, I guarantee you all stations are doing something to give back this holiday season.
Over the years, Spark of Love has collected and distributed more than 9 million toys for underserved children and teens in Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Orange, Ventura, and Riverside counties. For more information, visit elsegundofd.org. The largest majority black orchestra in America will perform at the El Segundo Performing Arts Center at El Segundo High School on Saturday, January 7th from 3 to 5 p.m. Admission is free. The Inner City Youth Orchestra teaches young musicians of all skill levels with no auditions, no tuition, or competition for seats. Advanced players mentor less skilled players, and music artists rehearse and perform with the orchestra. The nonprofit transforms the lives and minds of young people in inner city Los Angeles through high-quality music education and opportunities to perform that music in the most magnificent settings in the community. For more information, visit icyola.org. The Arts and Culture Advisory Committee and Recreation Parks and Library are proud to present Joy Around the World, Holiday Festival and Christmas Tree Lighting on Saturday, December 3rd from 3 to 7 p.m. This family-friendly event combines El Segundo's Christmas tree lighting tradition with the celebration of winter holidays from around the world, including Christmas, Diwali, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Noche Buena, and Omisoka. Come enjoy live music, cultural dance performances, craft-making stations, food vendors offering multicultural cuisines, handmade crafts for sale, a trackless train ride for children, and a visit from Santa Claus. There will also be a holiday light show spectacular and a special winter surprise. Joy Around the World takes place on the 300 block of Main Street and at City Hall Plaza and is free to the public. The Point in El Segundo is inviting guests to enjoy magical snow showers from 6 to 8 p.m. every Friday and Saturday through December 23rd, and every night from December 19th through the 23rd. Snow flurries will fall on the grass at the Point every half hour with holiday music. For more information, visit thepointsb.com. El Segundo's dazzling tradition, Candy Cane Lane, returns this December to end the year on a bright note. The neighborhood of homes along the 1200 block of East Acacia Avenue will be sparkling with light displays and decorations throughout the month. Spectators come from all over the state to experience the magic of Candy Cane Lane. Santa Claus will make an appearance on December 10th at 7 p.m. for the kickoff night celebration. The El Segundo Chamber of Commerce's 58th Annual Holiday Parade will take place on Sunday, December 11th from 1 to 3 p.m. This year's theme is A Groovy Holiday. Watch and admire the marching bands, creative floats, and vintage vehicles as they groove down Main Street from Imperial Avenue to El Segundo Boulevard. Awards will be presented for Best Use of Theme, Best Holiday Spirit, Best Performers, and Best Musical Band. For more information, visit elsegundochamber.com. The El Segundo Kiwanis Club and the El Segundo Police Officers Association are excited to announce that Santa Claus will be riding through town on his sleigh to meet the children of El Segundo. To track Santa's route, visit the El Segundo Police Department's Facebook page. This year, the city's Menorah Lighting ceremony will take place on Thursday, December 22nd at 5:30 p.m. in City Hall Plaza. All are welcome to celebrate the Festival of Lights with potato latkes, jelly donuts, gifts for kids, and Hanukkah music and dancing. And finally, enjoy a free and delicious holiday meal at the Recreation and Parks Department's annual Community Christmas Dinner. This year, the dinner will take place on Christmas Eve, December 24th from 12 to 3 p.m. at the Jocelyn Center. This event is open to the public and is also available by free delivery. Please RSVP before December 20th in person or by calling the Jocelyn Center at 310-524-2705. That's it for this segment of El Segundo News. You can also watch more city-related videos on the El Segundo Media YouTube channel. From all of us here at El Segundo Media, we wish you a safe and happy holiday season and a prosperous new year. Thanks for tuning in.